What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a little story to tell you. Now, this happened about a month and a half ago. It involved like my life and my cars, and that's kind of something that I like sharing with you guys through the videos, and you guys can kind of experience things with me. So I thought I'd let you guys in on kind of the story, what happened behind all this necessarily. Now, this did happen a month and a half ago, so I have waited some time to kind of just work through the insurance process. And it's all closed now, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tell you what happened. So one day I was driving home and I was in my 2014 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon. That was my first car. I got that, I started off-roading it, I started modding it left and right. I got it completely stock and I just put a whole bunch of time and money into it and got it where it was, and I love that car. I put it through a lot. It's been through quite a bit, so. I was on my way home and I was just going straight along a road, doing the speed limit, whatever, and I see an oncoming car trying to turn left. He flicks his blinker on, gets in the turning lane. I'm like, okay, no big deal, he's gonna turn. He stops. I'm about to pass him. Last second, I see his wheels turn. I'm like, oh, that's not good. This boy starts darting in front of me, like just creeping and going. I'm like, oh shoot. I was like, there's no way he's making that. He's in an F-150. I'm in a Jeep Wrangler. So I see him going, he gets in my lane. First thing I do, hard brake, try to turn left, dive behind him as he's going in. This is me, I'm going straight. He's turning here, I'm looking in the viewfinder there. He's turning here, I try to dive this way to get behind him so he can come in and I can go behind him. He gets about in my lane and he stops pretty much. He pretty much stops. And I'm on the horn, I let off the horn, I'm cranked as hard as I can. The Jeep sway bar was disconnected and like it had big 35-inch tires, so it could not stop. And it's a Jeep, it's not supposed to swerve and stop hard. Anyways, ended up hitting him kind of on his right rear quarter section and spun him like I did a little, I think it was 180 or 90 or something. He spun around. I went ahead and pulled off the road, or at least I thought I did, but turns out later my steering shaft snapped, so maybe it was just kind of where it led me to. But so at this point I get out of the car and I'm like, oh gosh, this did not just happen. And I'm initially videoing. I might include the video here. Well, this idiot just pulled in front of me, right here, going very consistent speed. He saw it, he just said he's an idiot, right there. Okay. I'm good. Very consistent speed. The van guy drives by, he yells something like, he was an idiot, and so I just keep videoing, and then the other driver came over, we made sure we were alright. Only had a little cut on my hand, it wasn't a big deal. So we were both alright, that's all that really mattered. And the other owner ended up apologizing to me. He just said, sorry man, I just wasn't paying attention. I'm like, how do you not paying attention on a big black Jeep? Maybe he was just on his phone or something. I asked him, were you on your phone or something? He's like, no, I just wasn't paying attention. I'm like, okay, whatever, you better have insurance. So yeah, I do. I said, okay, good. Had to get towed off, unfortunately. Jeep didn't quite survive that. The insurance company did total it out. It like snapped. It was like my hood, the front grille, the signal. The fender was not too bad. The front bumper, obviously, pretty much all the suspension underneath got messed up. That was the main part of it. And the steering shaft snapped. Like I think I have a picture of it, which is kind of the weird part to me. So as time went on, we worked with the insurance company he had and mine, and I did have full coverage on mine, so I was able to kind of open a case to cover the difference. I'm not gonna get into too much of all the insurance details, but luckily we did actually come out pretty good on the car as far as insurance goes, which I'm super thankful for that, because it could have been a pretty bad ordeal if we didn't have full coverage on mine. So yeah, that was my daily driver. That I love that car so much. My family has an extra couple cars, and we just kind of rotate them daily, whatever we got. It's not a huge deal right now. I might get something. I've thought about some sort of BMW, but I don't know. It's up in the air right now. I'm just thankful that it all worked out and nobody got hurt. And something for you guys to take away from this: don't text and drive. Don't get distracted and drive. Don't let people in your car distract you. Driving is a responsibility that everyone should take seriously, because you're responsible for yourself, people in your car, and the safety of the others around you. If you want to drive reckless, go drifting. That's something that I've loved to do, and I like, even driving on the streets, I'll see a corner, I'm like, why is my initial thought to flick it this way and to flick it back, hang on the hydro? Anyways, I just thought I'd make this little video to tell you guys kind of what happened. And if you don't see the Jeep in the backgrounds of the videos, the YouTube videos, or the Instagram stories, that's why. It's off to the insurance, off to a salvage auction. It's not the end of the world. Let me know what you guys think I should daily drive here in the next year. I know a lot of you guys are BMW people, so it might be some sort of BMW, which I'm not against that. Alright, if you've watched this far in the video, I'm getting bored of sitting down here talking about a car crash. I'm gonna give you guys a little update and kind of the whole, if you've come this far in the vid, I think I'll tell you kind of what my plan is within the next few months. Alright, initial plan, E36, street drift car, take it out to small tracks with me and my buddies, we can all tandem. S13, run Pro-Am this year, keep it running, and go out to some grassroots to get some seat time in it and practice, and put the dual caliper hydro on it and fix this taillight. That's pretty much it for this car. S14, I want to get this thing done. I need to get this thing done. I have a lot of time and money tied up into it right now. I need to finish it. I'm lacking a little bit of motivation because I've run into some things which I don't know my way around it super easily as far as like the ECU, but we'll get there. Something that I think a lot of my subscribers will like is this summer I do want to get the E36 barn find build going. I've torn apart a few things in the interior looking for a part for Jordan's E36. I want to take out all this crap and clean it up. This car's actually in really good shape overall. The body's super straight. I want to get the motor that's sitting over there, put it in there, and get it building, and really spend my time to make really quality videos on that car. I think that's going to turn out really well. Oh, and the Subaru, that's just going to sit here, and sometime I'm bored, I'm going to throw that new motor in it and maybe get it running and put it back here for a while until maybe a Lemons race next year. I don't know. Alrighty guys, that is going to finish this video up. I just want to say thank you for everybody who has been supporting me all this time and subscribed. That's going to do it. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching guys. Catch you guys in the next one.